Hey YouTube, Oswanton007 here to do another DVD review. Haven't done one in a while. Yeah, get into it. We've got hopefully the very first full review of ECW Extreme Rules, Unreleased Volume One. I've come into this. I've pre-ordered it. I've got it 7 days, 9 days early. I was over the moon with it. Could not wait to watch it, and I get it. The first disc is average. You've got no matches over 4 stars, and for ECW, wrestling was probably one of their main things, and for me, none of them were over 4 stars. You've got 2, Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, 3 3/4 on Hardcore TV, and then Shane Douglas versus Cactus Jack at CyberSlam 96, 3 3/4 stars as well. Apart from that, Chris Jericho's Too Cold versus Too Cold Scorpio, yeah, that was pretty good, 3 1/4. And Tommy Dreamer Raven, 3 stars, probably a bit lenient there. And the rest were all very average, You get a tag match, and you've got Shane Douglas, which the only reason why the first match of the disc was really on there was the spot where Shane Douglas throws the NWA Championship in the bin or throws it away and says, "No, we don't want this. He's the real championship, the ECW World Heavyweight Championship." First is 6.75 out of 10. Really got it. Didn't quite make that 7. It probably needed one more match on the disc, and it was only a 2-hour disc. Everybody knows they can put 3 hours onto the disc. I'd be happy as long as they put 2.5 hours onto each disc, but they skimp out on at least a half an hour. So 6.75 for disc 1. Disc 2. This was just a shocker. One match over 3 stars, Sabu versus Tazz, 3 1/4. Everything else was just pretty average. Nothing much really happened in it. Nothing was really that momentous in it either. I think maybe what was it like? Rob Van Dam aligning with Sabu and Bill Alfonso was probably the only thing that really was prominent on this disc. But apart from that, the Sabu Tazz match wasn't even that great. Disc 2, 5 out of 10. Disc 3 picked it up, got better. You've got a 4 1/4 star match between Mike Awesome and Matsuo Tanaka. That was great match, great match. A match of the DVD, and after that there was like Shane Douglas Tazz starting the DVD, 3 stars. Impact Players, Rob Van Dam. But the problem with this right here was that they're all 1999, 2000 matches, and by this time, WCW and ECW WCW and WWF were pinching talent everywhere. The momentous match with Mike Awesome was where he won the championship, and then the match after that was where Tazz won it from Mike Awesome, and then he dropped it to Tommy Dreamer. Joey Styles told the story just before it, bit of this, bit of that. But apart from this, nothing else was really that great. I've given it 7 points. I've given it 7.25 pretty much because it filled the full 3 hours. Pretty much, it was 2 hours 50 minutes, and it had the great match of Mike Awesome, Matsuo Tanaka. It had some momentous occasions like the Tazz Dreamer, and then Dreamer losing it just after that to Just Incredible. I don't understand why Just Incredible was a champion. That was just. Yeah, it baffles me. And you've got some other stuff in there that really doesn't get anything. So 7.25 for that one. Now, overall, I've given the DVD a 6.25 out of 10. I think the biggest problem was that it was an unreleased edition of ECW. Yes, it's going to sell its ECW. Everybody wants to see more. But the problem with the unreleased stuff is that they've done like 3, maybe 4 DVDs on ECW before this, and they had fantastic ECW matches on it, which really doesn't leave much else for it. and it's a real shocker. I mean, it's good for rare matches, but apart from that, it's not really good for much else. It's just a collection filler. I would not go back to watch it again. Maybe go back, watch the Matsu Tanaka match, maybe the Cactus Jack match, maybe the Eddie Guerrero matches. But apart from that, just shocking. That wasn't shocking. Overall I've given it a 6.25. It's just short of a pass. I mean, 0.25 more would have been a pass. But this is just how I feel about the DVD. I was so pumped up for it. It didn't live up to expectations. It was great to see Joey Styles on it, though. Great to see. They've tried their best to use as much, but something else that brought the DVD down. Extreme Championship Wrestling was like 94 through to 2000, and most of their matches are 98 through 2000, or 97 through 2000, and they started losing talent 98, 99. The whole last disc was 99, 2000, and that was when they lost I just didn't understand it, because they lost so much of their great talent after 99. But you can't do much about that. Overall, again, 6.25, very disappointing. Thumbs in the middle, just not one I'd watch again. Happy to watch once, blah 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 blah. I'm on Swanton, guys. I'm coming up with a fancy booking, check that out. Also, comment, like, and please subscribe, trying to get my subscribers up. Thanks for listening, guys.